I'm Nick Seco from Home Right Windows and Doors, and we're located in Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. So we do vinyl replacement windows, we do steel and fiberglass entry doors, we do aluminum storm doors, and we do sliding patio doors, all made by Provia. The windows are a vinyl replacement window, and it could be anything from double hungs to casements to bay and bow windows and everything in between. So when somebody calls in the office and needs an estimate, they get Roxanne on the phone typically, and she would schedule an appointment for me to come out and take some measurements, provide some literature, go through what options we have, and then I would follow up within about 24 to 48 hours with an estimate with all the details of the products as well as the installed price. I find that we're typically much more affordable than the companies that you see advertising on TV or in a lot of other places. If they're spending a lot of advertising dollars, obviously they're passing those costs on to their consumers. You could go to our website at homerightwaynesboro.com, or you could call us at 717-749-4874.
Local and live, covering Franklin and Washington counties, it's Let's Talk TriState with Tiny and Katie.
Welcome back to Let's Talk TriState, all powered by Home Right Windows and Doors in Waynesboro, the right choice, winner in the 2024 Best of the TriState Awards. We have one of our dear friends and great supporters here of Let's Talk TriState, Carlos. He is the owner of CPA Wireless Boost Mobile and also Legendz Bar and Grill. Carlos, thanks for joining us today, man.
Hey, Tony, how you doing?
I'm great. It's good to have you today, and we have a lot to go over.
Always.
So we're going to kind of go back and do a little bit of a recap of this past weekend with Ice Fest. But then we have a lot coming up this weekend that may not involve the cell phone end of things, but more involves Legendz Bar and Grill, right? So first, let's talk about Ice Fest. You guys always do it up big when Ice Fest comes.
Always have something, a lot of good things going on. Through Legendz, we sponsored the Legendary Wing Off.
Okay.
We had 5 participants, and they went through 5 rounds. And they ended up with Carolina Reaper, and somebody won the first place, and also won our trophy. So if you guys go into the downtown Chambersburg Facebook, you can see the pictures and the live contest. So.
Okay.
And someone almost burnt their face off.
I would imagine. See, I love a good wing competition, but I like some spice, but I don't want to eat in pain.
Yeah.
You know, so good for anybody who does that. I mean, I get it if it's a challenge, see if you can take it, fine, whatever. But for me, I want some good flavor, just a little heat, and we're good to go.
Well, we have that as well at Legendz.
Yeah.
So.
Now, with this wing-off competition, who did you have? Was it just anybody who wanted to participate, filled out the information, and then came and participated? And
yes.
Okay. So then the question that I have is, the winning sauce, if you want to call it that, or concoction, or recipe, as it were, does that now have a place at Legendz?
Oh, it's there. I mean, not too many people order it.
Right.
Most populars are our house hot, a sauce that we make in house. The Goldfinger or Gold Mine, as people call it in the area.
Is that like a mustardy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a mustardy barbecue. Our jerk wings are popular as well.
Yeah, man, I love jerk wings. Okay.
We have a lot of good flavors, a lot of good things going on.
So the winning recipe, was that a Legendz recipe?
It's something that we have there. Yeah, it's a Legendz recipe, but it's not so many people order ghost pepper or Carolina Reaper on a daily basis. So
yeah, I went to a place that had a wing competition years ago, and this is back before they were really even a popular pastime, so to speak. And they had the ghost pepper was there. At the time, I don't think Carolina Reaper was a thing, or maybe I got that backward. But anyway, I remember I tried the hot of the hot, and I really wasn't, I don't want to say impressed, but it didn't really faze me too much. For whatever reason, though, the mango habanero, oh my goodness, that to me was hotter than what was billed as the hottest ones. You know, so
yeah, for us, we got fresh habaneros, toasted them, and then just put them into the sauce this time. So.
Yeah, see, the habaneros are obviously used in a lot of the jerk seasonings, and I love jerk seasonings. If I'm going to Legendz, I'm getting some jerk wings. I will, dude. So along with Ice Fest, or in conjunction with, there was also a ribbon cutting. Now, Katie sat with you last week and talked about that. So I didn't get a chance to really get read into what was going on. So tell me about this ribbon cutting.
So basically, we're celebrating 12-year anniversary of Boost Mobile in Chambersburg, PA on South Main Street. So it's been 12 years. And then that was the store that I designed when I first opened up. And then now Boost had a new style that we just finished. We got the opportunity to tear down the wall, open up more floor space. So it's a lot more spacious, brightness, colorful, more entertaining, more attractive, more modern. So if you ever have an opportunity, stop on by on Main Street and check out the new looks at Boost. I
always thought your store was very modern to begin with.
It was.
Okay, but they just level up a little bit.
Always.
Okay, we got to love that. Now we go to this weekend.
Yes.
Now we know what's coming up on Sunday. We've got the big game. We've got Philadelphia. We've got Kansas City. I really can't get a read on who you're rooting for.
No.
For the big game this Sunday. It's usually people, wear something that has their team on it or whatever. But who are you rooting for?
I prefer a cheesesteak over barbecue, I'll tell you that much.
Okay. So you got the Kansas City for the barbecue, and then you obviously got Philadelphia.
Whiz with always.
Oh, you're a whiz with.
Yes,
okay.
Sir. Traditional.
I'm an American with. Wit.
Yeah.
Now, where's your favorite in Philly?
I probably Geno's and Pat's.
Okay.
I usually go to Geno's for the steak, and then I go to Pat's for the fries.
Gotcha. All right, that's good, man. When you can split it up. I'm a Tony Luke's fan.
Yes, I've been there as well.
Man, I love the Tony Luke's. But I've been reading or watching a lot of videos with like D'Alessandro's, and then John's roast pork also is supposed to be very good.
That's a whole day trip there.
I'm telling you, a day trip, buddy. I remember my buddy and I got a full cheesesteak from Tony Luke's, and then this was the second time we were there. We regretted not taking one with us the first time. I said, I'm not going to make that mistake again. I'm getting one for the road for the next day or, into the next week. It didn't make the trip.
No, it won't. The smells, they'll kill you on the drive back.
I know, right? I put it in the trunk and I'm like, pull over at the rest stop. This is getting real here real quick.
You have to.
Right. So at Legendz, obviously you were showing the big game. You got the big screens all set up. You are ready to go all the time. It's not just special for the big game. You have that no matter what. But what you have, I know you have specials going on for the big game.
Well, obviously we have our dollar wings.
Okay.
All of our flavors are available. Takeout, dine in. DoorDash will not have that special, but you can order on DoorDash.
Okay.
And then we'll have our homemade empanadas, pastelillos, however you want to call it. They're Puerto Rican, Dominican style. So they're not the Mexican style. So either chicken or beef.
Okay.
Really good.
Yeah.
Really good, $2 a piece. And then we also have our all domestic beers, $3. So your Coors Light, Bud Lights, Mick Ultra. Maybe your imports, your Heineken, Corona, Modelics are all $4. All day, all night. And then we have our beer bucket Coronas, the small ones for $12. And then, after the big game, big celebration, DJ will be there. That's for Sunday. But this Friday night, I have DJ Darryl.
Okay.
It's our 90s, 2000s party. Free to get in, no cover. Bring your ID, please, and it'll be a great time.
And as everyone is seeing this on release day, that would be this evening, being February 7th, as we record this. So just want to make sure everyone's clear on that. And then now we're going to move past this weekend with the big game. The next thing for me, when I think of Legendz Bar and Grill, and you said to me, Tiny, okay, so after we get out of the big game, what do you think is next? I'm thinking St. Patty's Day. That's where my mind goes.
True.
But you do have a stop before that.
Yes, we have at YP Jewelers, we have St. Valentine's Day. Actually, we do have a Valentine's Day party that Friday as well, coming up on the 14th.
Okay.
It's a traffic light party, so
there you go.
I'm dressed as you feel.
Okay, so. Very good. So then you say at YP Jewelers, you've got some specials running for Valentine's Day.
From now till the 15th, 50% off all the 14-karat, 10-karat gold, and silver as well.
Wow.
And we have a huge lineup of perfumes and colognes that are very competitive pricing.
Okay. So we haven't really talked about YP Jewelers on the show, at least when I've been here. So where's YP Jewelers? We always talk about Legendz Bar and Grill on Hollywood Avenue, but where's YP Jewelers?
So YP's, it's at the previous Garberg Jewelers, 133 South Main Street, right next to El Gallo's, one of the best taco spots in Chambersburg. You can just stop on by and we'll take care of you. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
And that sale, half off on 14 karat, is happening right now through Saturday the 15th.
Yes.
So get something for your honey. Then make sure you take her to Legendz Bar and Grill. And then we got to make sure we get the big game in this weekend. Yeah. You're pulling for Philly. Yep. I don't have a horse in the race, so to speak, but I'm pulling for Philly as well because I'm tired of hearing about Kansas City already. It's just, and not to mention, I think everybody wants to knock off the person on the top, right? Yeah. So it's like, they don't want to get, we don't want them to get a 3.
No.
Not to mention, Phillies do.
Yeah.
And they, by the way, payback from last time, I think.
Of course, only 2 years ago. So.
Yeah. Well, I wish you the best of luck, my friend, and you're doing great, banging out business at CPA Wireless Boost Mobile. Brand new grand opening of the new location on Main Street. Looks beautiful in there. I can't wait to see it. I'm going to stop in there, and I think I'm due for a phone, to be honest with you.
Oh, Samsung just came out with the new S25 Ultra, $600.
Really?
256 gig internal memory.
Nice.
We got to talk. That was something I want to talk about.
Yeah, well, you know what? We'll do that off air, and we'll hopefully get up there and get taken care of, okay?
Yes,
Carlos, man, good seeing you, buddy.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Love having you on Let's Talk Tri-State. Game day specials, big game coming up this Sunday. Philly, Kansas City. Doesn't matter who you're a fan of. Be a fan of Legendz Bar and Grill. Have fun. You don't have a place to go to watch the big game. You do now. Tons of big screens. And plus, you'll see Carlos there, and I'm sure you'll be cheering like a madman, won't you? I hope you're cheering. I hope you have a reason to cheer like a madman. How about that?
Always, yep.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us on Let's Talk Tri-State, all powered by Legendz Bar in Chambersburg. Satisfy your sports fix at Legendz Bar with game day specials and cold brews. Hollywell Avenue in Chambersburg.
Go Birds.
Let's talk Tri-State.
If you'd like to be featured on an upcoming episode of Let's Talk Tri-State, call 717-597-9200 or email letstalk@921thegoat.com.